In this video, today we will discuss about AC generator. All of you see till the end of the video, and all of you like and subscribe it. The AC generator. What is the aim of AC generator? Aim of AC generator by the name is clear, to generate alternating current or EMF. What is the principle of the AC generator? At what principle it is based? किस सिद्धांत पे आधारित है? It is based on the principle of electromagnetic induction. Electromagnetic induction, which you have read in 6th chapter. Okay. So first we discuss the construction of AC generator. There are two poles of the magnet which are horseshoe magnet. Horseshoe magnet means these two poles face each other, just like this. These two poles face each other, and the cross section is just like cylindrical. So we can say it is a strong permanent radial magnetic field. Strong permanent radial magnetic field, or we can say horseshoe magnet. Horseshoe magnet means just like horseshoe, these two ends are face each other. Okay. In between the poles there is a armature coil. Second is armature coil. In between the poles there is armature coil which have very large number of turns of copper wire. Which have very large number of turns of copper wire, which is free to rotate about an axis perpendicular to magnetic field. The direction of magnetic field north to south is free to rotate about this axis. Is dotted line show axis. So this coil is free to rotate about an axis normal or perpendicular to magnetic field. In between the coil there is a soft iron core. Why we use soft iron core? We use soft iron core. By this, the number of magnetic field lines passes through the coil increases. It is a ferromagnetic substance. Okay. Now third is slip rings. There are two brass rings which is free to rotate along with armature coil, or we can say in simple language, these are attached with the shaft of armature coils. So these one end of the armature coil is attached with S1, another end is attached with S2, or both rotate along with armature coil, or we can say it is attached with armature coil. Okay. Now there are two carbon brushes, B1 and B2. There are two carbon brushes, B1 and B2, which are tightly in contact with, just like this. It is a suppose slip ring in contact with slip ring. What is the difference? Slip rings rotate along with armature coil, but carbon brushes remain stationary because we want stationary points as an outlet. So these are tightly attached with the help of spring. These are the springs. These are carbon brushes, and carbon brushes are connected with the output. Here we take output. Now question arises, why we use carbon brushes? देखिए, when it is tightly attached, just like this, it rotate or it is tightly attached. So there, due to friction, heat will generate. So we require lubricant. We can't use any petroleum lubricant, grease, etc. It can catch fire. So what we use? So because of this we can't use copper brushes or any metal. We use carbon brushes because when it is in contact, it emits small particles which rotate along with brushes and work as a lubricant, or by this friction reduce or to avoid the catch fire. It is about the construction. With the help of external source, maybe turbines, motor, etc., or any engine, we rotate this coil. This dotted line is the axis of the coil. Is it right? That is a source of energy by which we provide a mechanical energy by the engine, turbine, or any other source, or it convert in electrical energy. In this way it obey conservation of energy. I think the construction is clear. Now we discuss about the theory. So what about the theory? It is based on the electromagnetic induction. Let coil have very large number of turns, N turns. A is area of coil. B is strength of magnetic field. Omega, when we rotate it with an external agency, it rotates with a constant angular velocity. Angular velocity. Is it right? So what is the flux link? What is the relation for magnetic flux link? Phi B is equal to B dot A, or we can say BA cos theta, or we know theta is equal to omega t. So we can write BA cos omega t. Is it right? We can write BA cos omega t. As the coil rotates continuously, there will be change in magnetic flux. You can see at this position, almost all magnetic field lines passes through it, and all in this position, when the plane in the direction of magnetic field or normal to the plane is perpendicular to magnetic field, in this position negligible amount of magnetic field lines passes through it. So in this way, maximum to minimum in half round it will change, or continuously there is a change in magnetic flux. Whenever there is a change in magnetic flux, EMF, alternating EMF induced, or EMF induced. So what is the, according to Faraday's law, what is the EMF? E is equal to minus d phi by B by dt, or we can write minus d by dt BA cos omega t. अब देखिए मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज कांस्टेंट, एरिया ऑफ कॉइल इज कांस्टेंट, तो वी कैन राइट माइनस बी ए, व्हाट इज द डिफरेंशिएशन ऑफ कॉस ओमेगा टी? माइनस साइन ओमेगा टी, और डिफरेंशिएशन ऑफ ओमेगा टी इज ओमेगा. माइनस माइनस प्लस, वी कैन राइट ई डैश बी ए omega sin omega t. This E dash is the EMF induced due to one turn. There are very large number of turns in a coil. Suppose n turns, the total EMF induced is equal to n times of E dash. The n B A omega sin omega t. Now you can observe number of turns is constant, magnetic field is constant, area of coil is constant, and angular velocity is constant. Is it right? Now on what is the variable? With time, sin omega t is variable, sin theta is variable. Is it right? So we can say what is the maximum EMF generated? Maximum EMF generated, because these all are constant, it will be when sin omega t, the maximum value of sin omega t is 1. So what will be E naught? Maximum EMF E naught is equal to n B A omega, or we can write by the equation E is equal to E naught sin omega t. It is an equation of alternating EMF. It is an equation of alternating EMF. E is equal to IR, or we can say E naught is equal to I naught R. R is the resistance of load. So we can write IR is equal to I naught R sin omega t, or we can write R is cancel out, I is equal to I naught sin omega t. That is the equation of alternating current. So by this alternating current or EMF generate. It is about AC generator. Is it right? I think it is clear. Okay beta, bye, Jai Hind.